Welcome back to another review. It's me, Samuel. Man, this movie is boring as shit. Why you guys make me watch this shit? I mean, it's my fault I put it in the fucking poll. I'm surprised everyone chooses Sicario. What the fuck? Yeah, this movie is so boring, man. All they do in this movie is just talk. Like, there's like barely any action happening in this movie till like 30 seconds, not 30 seconds, 30 minutes left of the film. That's when shit started happening. But still, like, oh my god, like, all the fucking time, it's like all it's been is just talk, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I'm waiting for something actually interesting to happen, but all they do is sit around and fart out their ass and eat too many Mexican burritos. Yeah, this movie's about catching Mexican cartel criminals or something like that in Mexico. That's the whole fucking movie's about, but I've seen better shows and movies that do it better than this. Like Breaking Bad, with you know how Hank Schrader goes to like Texas, even though that's not Mexico, he actually go around looking for cartels and shit, you know? That's more interesting. You got fucking Benicio del Toro in here, you got Josh Brolin, Emily Blunt, got that black dude, I forgot that black dude's name is, he's from like Get Out and Black Panther movie. It's just this fucking movie, man. It's just all they do is just talk throughout the whole fucking film. And I wish this fucking movie focused more on Benicio del Toro more than these other fucking characters like Emily Blunt. I don't care about Emily Blunt. I don't care about that black guy from Get Out. I don't care about those characters. I wish this movie like focused more on Benicio del Toro catching this Mexican guy, which he does like 20 minutes left in the film. I wish it had been more about him, but this whole film has been about Emily Blunt. It's like focusing on more on her, which I don't really care about her character at all. Like, the movie just started getting interesting to like 30 minutes left. I swear to God, that's what Benicio del Toro actually does something. The whole time he just wasn't like the main lead until like the end of the fucking movie he becomes the main lead. I'm like, why all of a sudden now he becomes the main lead? Why can't he be like in the beginning and throughout the end? The whole movie could have been Josh Brolin sending Benicio del Toro to do his mission in Mexico. That's the whole movie should have been about. That's it. No Emily Blunt, no dude from Get Out. That's it. That's how it should have been in the fucking first place. But no, we gotta have all this boring talking, blah 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 blah. Fucking John Bernthal is this useless character. He doesn't really do anything in this movie. He's like this small role bad guy or something like that who does these Mexican cartel drug thing, what the fuck it is. He was pretty much a useless character in here. Yeah, like I said, this movie has too much bullshit in here. Way too much bullshit. Like I said, plain and simple. This is the simplest thing you could do for this movie. The simplest thing you could do. Like I said, you could have, like I said, Josh Brolin sends Benicio del Toro on a mission to do this, do that. That's all he had to do. That's all he had to do for this fucking movie. Which that's how it is the second one. It was just those two. And so what, this little girl or something like that from Dora the Explorer, that live action movie. And I mean, even that movie was really that great, but at least that actually has more interesting things going on in that film than this film, to be fair. But yeah, anyways, this movie, it all starts off where this SWAT team and Emily Blunt and this black dude crashes, right into that fucking house and tell everyone to get on the ground, and they find all these dead bodies in a house, like it's a Mexican Jeffrey Dahmer's house or something. Then it cuts to, talking to this FBI agents, this and that. Then later on they meet Josh Brolin and Benicio del Toro. And most of the time they just drive around a car, driving. You go to this place and they talk over there, talk, and drive to this place. Driving and talk to this place. It's the same old thing. It's just different scenes and they just go around talking everywhere. Oh, he's talking to these soldiers over there. Oh, and now you watch it. Now she's looking in binoculars, standing on a building, watching explosions over some other town in Mexico. I wish they're right there when the explosion's happening, saying her looking at binoculars on a roof, looking at explosion. Like, man, But that's the reason. Like I said, like that's the reason why I don't like this fucking movie. It's just, yeah, the movie's realistic. Well, not like very realistic or anything like that. It's just it is show how realistic it is, of how it is in Mexico, how fucked up it is, how it's like worse shit going on than it is in America. And people should be glad that they live in America and then in Mexico, because there's like worse shit there, and like fucking China and Africa, you know. Those places are bad to even live at, you know, especially Mexico. That shit is like fucking scumbags everywhere doing a lot of fucked up shit in those type of places. Afghanistan, Iraq, you know. But like I said, like, man, this movie is just too long for no fucking reason. Like, how long is this fucking movie again, Sicario? Like, how long is this fucking bullshit? Oh, God, like, this movie's like at least 2 hours and 1 minute? Really? Why it feels like it's longer than that? I don't get that. It feels way longer of a film than that. So let's see. The budget's $30 million. Box office $85 million. This is directed by a guy named Penis Vanellive. I know it's Dennis. I'm just messing around. He also directed films like Blade Runner 2049. I never watched it yet, but a lot of people say it's good. And he directed that shitty movie called Dune. Yeah, remember I did a review on that? It says piece of shit. It is. I can't really say anything about this guy. You know, he made this fucking Sicario movie, which I'm not really a fan of. He's not really good at writing action films. Well, he didn't wrote it. It's that guy, Taylor Sheridan. Sheridan, where he pronounces his last name. He's the same guy who wrote that Yellowstone show. And I never watched Yellowstone. I might never watch it. I don't know. I always think about watching Yellowstone, but I just never had a chance to actually think about watching that fucking show, to be fair. Well, like I said, like, this movie focuses way too much on Emily Blunt's character. It focuses way too much on the black guy from Get Out. Like, I don't care about those guys. I care about Benicio del Toro and Josh Brolin. Why do I care about those fucking dorks? I don't care about them. I don't care about John Bernthal. His character's like really small in this movie. He's a very small role bad guy in here. What a great role for fucking John Bernthal. Yeah, like I said, I understand why people like this movie so much. I don't get it. Like, what is so good about this fucking movie? Like, I don't see it as a great film at all. I fucking watched this shit. I'm like, oh my god, this shit's so boring. Like, I was getting tired. I was getting sleepy, man. Like, all they do is just drive around places. And, like, there's only, like, some action in here. You know, for some reason, on IMDb, it calls it an action movie. Where's the action at, besides talking out of their ass all day? I'm just going to keep mentioning it. I'm just going to keep saying it. All this whole movie is just a bunch of talking. With some action. It sounds like the whole movie's non-stop action. All the time you're just walking around talking and shit and driving places. Eating fucking Taco Bell. All these fucking Mexican dudes go. How about you guys actually make the fucking dialogue actually interesting to listen to? Instead, make it fucking boring. I'm sorry, I just don't like this movie. I mean, it's fine you guys like this movie, but I can't get into this fucking film, man. Man, like, this could have been a lot fucking better, but this movie had a lot of potential to be a really great film to me, but it just didn't. Like, I didn't care about Emily Blunt's character at all. I don't know why she's even in the fucking movie. She's just a nobody character. She's just there. She's an FBI agent, but she don't really do anything. And she's like scared to do her job and shit. Like, she can't handle doing that type of stuff. Then why the fuck did you become an FBI agent for, you dumb broad? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get this character. I don't get why she's even in this fucking movie. Emily Blunt's an alright actress. I'm not saying she's like one of the greatest white actresses in the world, but she's alright for what she did. It's just that why the fuck she's even in this movie in the first place? Her character is just in the fucking way. She don't do anything. She's just in the fucking way of Josh Brolin and Benicio del Toro's work in this film. She don't do anything besides fuck things up and shit. She only did like some good things, like kill a couple of bad guys and shit. That's about it. All she does is she just whines and complains and shit, and she doesn't really do anything. She's just in the way. Fucking like that one part where fucking Benicio del Toro got the Mexican cop guy in hostage, Emily Blunt comes with a fucking gun pointing at him and shit. She was like, drop the guy or something like that, and he shoots her. He's like, never point a gun at me again. I'm like, what the fuck is she doing? Like, he's just trying to do his fucking job, and she's like getting the fucking away and shit. Like, she's like fucking everything up in this whole movie. She's just like the stupidest shit in this movie. But let Benicio del Toro do what he's fucking doing. He's trying to get revenge and shit, and she's like getting in the fucking way, doing her fucking bullshit, cop bullshit, FBI bullshit, this and that. Like, she's like I said, she's like in the fucking way. But like I said, like, what is there to talk about this fucking movie? Like, what is there to talk about? Like, nothing happens in this movie until like 30 minutes left of the film. Like, this whole movie is about just, like I said, what is there to talk about? All it is just talking. All they do is fucking talk throughout this whole movie about bullshit, with nothing really happening. For some reason, people actually love this movie, which I don't get it. I don't see what's so great about it. The whole movie just dragged throughout the whole film, and it's boring. It says it's an action movie, but nothing really happens. There is no action. It's more of a drama. It feels like more of a fucking drama than an action film. Like I said, 30 to 20 minutes left of the film. It's the only decent part of the film. That's it. Benicio del Toro, like I said, he got the Mexican cop guy driving to stop this drug cartel guy. And he pulls that guy over, tells the cop guy to pull him over. The Mexican cop guy gets killed, but I think del Toro shoots him or something like that. Like, oh yeah, Benicio del Toro's character is pretty fucking ruthless in this movie. He kills everybody, even the innocent people. He just kills them. Even though the drug lord guy, I can understand why he killed his family, because he killed his daughter, and also if he killed just the fucking father, the boys will have like revenge against del Toro or some shit like that, or the wife have revenge against del Toro. So I understand why he killed his whole family. I completely understand it why he did that. So, but like I said, this whole movie should have been focused more on del Toro more than Emily Blunt. Emily Blunt's character was shit. Also, the fucking black guy from Get Out character was fucking sucked ass also. Both his characters should have been in this fucking movie. Like I said, this movie should focus more on Benicio del Toro doing his fucking mission in Mexico, getting revenge. The whole movie should have been about him, but no, we got all this boring talking, stupid fucking characters like Emily Blunt and the other guy's character. Gotta have all that bullshit in there instead. I guess that's more important. But the second one actually was more focused on del Toro's mission more than Emily Blunt, because Emily Blunt's not in that movie, thank God. Yeah, I seen the second one. It's alright. Would I say it's better than Sicario? Maybe. I could say sequels maybe better than the first movie, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I seen the second one, and that has like a better story, to be fair. I feel like that has like a better story. A lot of people would disagree with me on that, but I just feel like it is. But fuck this movie. I'd rather piss out a snail out of my dick than watch this fucking bullshit ever again. This movie sucked. But I don't know what to say about del Toro or Josh Brolin's characters, because they seem like they're real douchebags in this movie, to be fair. I mean, I enjoy del Toro's character in this film, but the way his character acts is like a real douche, to be fair, you know, especially Josh Brolin. I don't know, I just didn't like how the way the characters are written in this movie. That's why I'm not really crazy about this film like that. But yeah,